Yo, what's happening? It's your boy J-Indy Jones, Mr. J-Indy Intellect. In reverse, Mr. J-Indy Intellect, Mr. J-Indy Jones. Hold on, let me adjust this real quick. Let me sit up for y'all. What's happening, YouTube? What's up, subscribers? What's up, my people? Much love, peace, love, and abundance to all y'all. I got a few new subscribers over the past few days. Peace, love, and abundance to y'all. I'm trying to get to this 1,000 subscribers so I can start going live, and then I can react. I can sit here and do Q&As with y'all and everything. Like, we can do this together. We can do this studying and researching together, like, officially. And then I can get, I'm gonna have it cracking. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get all my technical devices right. Like I said, your boy bunking off the two phones right now. I got two laptops, but both of them down, so it ain't gonna work right now. And I got many other phones that I could probably, but these the best two that's gonna actually, what I'm saying. I mean, I could turn on some other phones on Wi-Fi, but I mean, what? I'm gonna have two phones in my hand that look up knowledge of a computer when your phone could pull up different tabs itself because it is a computer. That would be senseless. Like, shit, I don't got fucking 3, 4, 5 arms. Only got 2. But I know it was beings that used to have that many arms. And I mean, let's get into this, y'all. Get my paper. See, I'm old school. You might as well say I'm old school. I'm writing stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Your boy writing stuff down. Most people be having it in their iPhones. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got no Apple phone. But so I had came up on the video. First, I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. So I came on a video, and it was like this weird invention, but it was like this army truck. Dang, I'm on YouTube. You know what? I should be able to get on there though. I hope this ain't gonna mess up my stream because I'm not live, so I'm just recording. I get on YouTube on my. I'm gonna bring up the video. Excuse it a little bit, but I just want y'all to see briefly what it's doing, because it's better for me to show you, and then I can put the description in the video as well, and then you can just click on it and watch the whole thing you want to. This shit is hella boring to me, and I felt dumb as fuck watching it. I ain't gonna even stunt you, but the shit was cool as hell at the same time. Like, in the first 5 minutes of it, it's like, I know this ain't gonna do that. Basically, it was these army trucks in Germany, and it was like, you seen them and you knew they was about to transform and they was about to go into the water. So I'm thinking, like, I know this mug ain't about to go to the water. When you know it is about to go to the water, because that's what the video was about. But it did more than just going into the water, and that's why it kind of like, it threw me off though. It was like, dang, that's what I expected it to do. It did more than just going into the water. You know what? Ooh, where'd that video go? My bad. Give me a second. I'm gonna keep talking though. So it did more than going to the water. Not only did, because it was like 4 trucks, 3-4 trucks. Not only did these 3-4 trucks go into the water, but after these 3-4 trucks went into the water, the next thing these 3-4 trucks decided to do was connect inside of the, like, these mugs driving in the water. Like, a couple of dudes got out the truck. They got on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's looking like one of those carrier ships, like one of those flatbed carrier ships, like that you had helicopters on, because these mugs connected. All 4 of them trucks, when they was in the water, they connected with each other. So that was like, on the what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. My bad. I found it. But they connected. But they ultimately connected to create a bridge. And the bridge, they used the bridge to get people to go, you know what I'm saying, from one side to the other side, because basically, like, I guess a river or a flood came through and it closed up the water. I mean, it closed up the road. So from people to get to one side or the other, they used this, you know what I'm saying, in order for them to do that. Alright, shoot. Hold on, this. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I got that. Hold on. I know I got that dang on light. Oh man, I'm sloppy than the mud. Sloppy nose, bro. Sloppy than the mud. So you see these trucks, Don't mind that light. Like, you see the trucks, right? And then let me fast forward this on for y'all. Now look. You see that truck? You see it headed towards water, right? I'm just gonna let y'all see that. Hold on, let me. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Look at this mud. Mud and flattened all the way down. And just drove straight into the motherfucking water. This shit just drove straight into the damn water. Look at this. That's a truck. You just seen them trucks? This mug transformed. Autobots, let's ride. You know what I'm saying? Not only did it do that, hold on. Hold on. Fast forward 70 seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I know I'm on YouTube, but YouTube, you gotta come on, look. What they doing now is they connecting this bad boy in the water. Well, they already connected it. And they, see, that's it together now. Now it's going side to side. That's what 4 trucks look like when they go inside the water and then they connect after they inside of the water. And they going side to side to connect the road because it was flooded. See, look. My bad, because that light. I know this is sloppy, y'all. This ain't the proper way to do this, but I just wanted to give y'all a quick glimpse of that. My bad. But okay, so that I came up with that invention. I mean, that's the invention part of this video, and you know, I'm gonna get to the weather with that. But I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You know what? No, I'm not. Since I started with this, I'm gonna rock with it. We already had 7 minutes. That was fast. So you think about these inventions. That's in Germany, so you know they spent probably taxpayer dollars or whatever it is, just so trucks can be able to mutate into the water and then connect and then create a bridge. You know, a quick bridge to help people in distress or help, you know, when times is of a need. You know, if it, you know, mainly for war. You know, if it's a war going on, you blowing shit up, you gonna want some type of technical device like that, because now if you have a space where the bridge is blown off or the road is gone and you got water that's in the way, you can use these. Or hell, get away and it's water and you in the truck, you better turn that mug to and ride away. Like that mug, I mean, but do you need a driver's license and a boat license to ride one of these things? Like, you feel me? Like, that's crazy. But that type of invention though, like, when have y'all seen that? We only got that here in America. I mean, of course we probably got better stuff, but what is it though? You see what I'm saying? And I mean, they got all these inventions out there. Like, you could just look them up. A lot of people, you know, they fail to have the need to want to do that, but it's there. But like here, so with the weather here, like, it's plenty of floods. Like, plenty of floods. I could give y'all a channel to follow. I'll put it in the description as well. But real quick, a channel you can follow when you want to find out what's going on, like in the world, in the US mostly, with what is called geoengineering. It's geoengineering, aka not Kim T word, not the Kim T word. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want YouTube after me. But not that, but it's geoengineered. Directed energy weapons, genetically modified weather tempering, aka also known as climate change. You know, the new word. Oh, global warming too, my bad. Global warming, aka climate change. So, with all of that being said, all of the weather that we're going through, if you look up Never Lose Truth, that's Never Lose Truth. spelled Never, never, Lose, lose, truth, Truth, all together. Check out her channel. Her name's Carol. She do a lot of good work. As far as seeing these frequencies, these radio frequencies heating up and creating storms. I mean, she be on it. She show you the radar. She show you it all. And she's definitely on these floods. Like, I mean, real quick, shout out. Dang, I didn't. Yeah, okay, yeah. Shout out to her page real quick. But you see, flood. Like I said, man, the phone's sloppy. Forget it. But look her up if you want to learn stuff. But I mean, she talks about all the floods that's going on, like earthquakes and everything. She follow a couple of people that I follow too, as far as that's with the 5G and I mean, so you got some people who's trying to give you the key, and then you got some people that's trying to tell you why you need the key. The thing is, a lot of people trying to tell you why you need the key don't know how to receive the key. They just know, well, they not saying that you need the key. They just saying all of this is happening. So the reason that you actually need the key to the lock is because this BS is about to happen in this door. Say you in the room and the room lock and the motherfucker about to flood. About to be flooded. There's already water coming in there, but pretty soon this mug is gonna flood. You need the key to get out that room. So I got some people that's talking about the flood and how much it's gonna flood and how bad the flood gonna get, and then I got some people that I check out that's talking about the actual key and how the steps to actually, so you can get this key during the flood, before the flood, after the flood, however they explaining how to get this key. And a lot of people gonna drown. And this is all metaphorically speaking. This analogy is hypothetical, me talking, because this is not a true event of what I'm speaking it on. It's just an expression. And yeah, man, that's just that with that. Check out they got the weather going on. It's floods everywhere. The whole Midwest flood is south flooding. The West is flooding. Soon the East gonna flood when them hurricanes come in. They want to flood out the coast because the United States, 70% of the United States, look, I see it lag. 70% of the United States population lives on the coast of the United States. 70%. So it's more negative ions on the coast. So people could think clearly. They feel better. They got a higher spirit. All of that, you know what I'm saying? Not saying, of course, the contamination, the food and all that, the health could be bad, all that. But I'm just saying, as far as where they're located at on the United States, so the chemtrails will be more harmful in the inside of the states versus the outside of the states. That's what I'm going with. The land is more richer on the outside coast area than it is more on the inside. Since, I mean, this is like a rotten apple. Say we living in a rotten apple. You know what I'm saying? That mud rotten from the inside. And then, the outside is mushy. But the inside, once you looking at inside, that shit nasty looking. So, the outside still has its core. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the opposite, though. Because the inside is the core, right? But that's to show you. If the inside is the core and it started to go bad, the core has to go bad. I mean, the outside can get bruised or whatever, but the inside gonna be good. But when something is is decaying, the inside core is decaying. That's what's making it die. Because if the inside is strong and healthy, the outside don't matter. It could lose the outside and stay strong in the inside, unless the inside eventually get penetrated due to the outside. And that's what I'm trying to say, because since it's better on the outside than it is on the inside is already been, crumbled up. So then, now when they come with all these floods, all these hurricanes and stuff, to push these people on the outside to the inside where it's already like this, you feel me? So now you running, because you running from this, the walls caving in, to the crumbling. You know what I'm saying? That's a plan. That's a plot. That's easy. Like, we got you trapped. You know what I'm saying? If it's ants, if you trying to kill some ants. You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't know. I mean, we done it as kids. My kids be stepping on ants right now. I be like, man, they outside. Let them chill. If they in the crib, it's different. You know, you got to get them out. If you could get them out, you know, safely and nicely, that'd be cool. Unless it's something that's trying to do harm for you, then you got to eradicate that. You have to. Or you going to be the one that's possibly getting eradicated. And that's just how, I mean, that's the law of nature. The law of nature. Dispose of you. But not on no, I mean, I probably have to elaborate more on that when I say laws of nature. So that probably wasn't the best law of nature. But I mean, it's like, it's more of the law of man. You could say it's more of the law of man. The law of nature would let it happen for the right cause. But the law of man would just do it because of man shit. You know what I'm saying? That man shit. So that's that with the inventions and the weather part of this. But then I checked out another video, and it was about trees. Yes, trees. It was the 5 biggest trees in the world. So number 5 was the red cedar in Washington. It's about 175 feet tall. Okay. Oh, I think I didn't write a tree name down. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I did. I think that tree, for over 1,000 years. It's about over 1,000 years old, but it's dying. Then the Kurari tree in New Zealand. That was like the 4th biggest tree in the world. Then you got the El Arbordale Tool tree, and that's in Santa Maria, Mexico. And that tree, I mean, that mud wide in the mud. That was a pretty dope tree, and it's basically a monument there now. And then the 2nd biggest tree in the world is the Lost Monarch tree. The Lost Monarch tree was founded in 1998 in the Redwood, California park area. And basically they got it's secluded. They don't have it, they don't have the location to the public for it. Just so human traffic and everything in the ecosystem, they don't want it to get jacked up. So when you go to the Redwood Park where all those big ass trees at, you got a tree that's called the Lost Monarch. That's the biggest tree out there, but it's hidden. How in the hell is the biggest tree hidden? But you got to think about it. When you coming up park, you probably actually see that tree standing out. But when you get there, it's like being downtown. Like, if you downtown where there's a lot of buildings at, and they all tall, but the biggest buildings downtown, when you walk in between streets or something, but when it's buildings in front of you, you can't see behind the tall buildings to see the tallest building out of all of them. But the further you go out, then you can get a better view of it. So it's probably like one of those situations. I don't know. I haven't been to California yet. I will be going not just for this, but definitely for checking out the cedar. Was it a cedar tree? No, the red cedar was in Washington. But this was in Redwood, California. I didn't write the name of the tree down. I wrote the title they gave it, but I didn't write the actual name of the type of tree it was. But the number tree was the General Sherman tree. And that was the sequoia tree. I think I said it right. And that's no, I said that wrong. It's a Sequoia National Park, California. The tree is over 2,700 years old. They say it's 204 feet tall. The tree is beautiful. It's huge. It is huge. I gotta check it out. But this, watching that, like, you know, and I came to that video after I watched the whole video about the technology. But the whole thing I came up with, though, hold on. So in nature, like, first of all, it's like, so we know we are part of nature. We are nature. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, now you know. You are nature. Everything that's making up in nature. Like earlier I looked up today, it was talking about our bones real. You know what I'm saying? Our bones living. Yes, bones are living. They said bones are living, have living cells. Bones need oxygen just like we need. Bones have their own blood vessels connected to them. Bones survive off of nutrients and minerals and stuff just like we do. Like, bones do everything the same just like us. So it's like, just like an animal, just like a insect, just like me as a human, the inside of us. So, this goes back to the micro and the macro. I mean, as above, so below, in so within, so without. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same process. Inhale, exhale, yin yang. It's left, right. It's there on both sides. Your left hand, your right hand look the damn same. You know what I'm saying? It's the mirror. It's the splitting image. It's the physical world. It's the spiritual world. It's the duality. It's the duality of life. So what's inside is also outside, and you can say what's down is what's. So when you look inside of the earth, and then when you look up into, it's pretty much gonna have the same components. When you look inside your body and outside, the outside of your body and inside of your body gonna have the same components. This shit, I mean, what you see is living. Yeah, it's alive. I see it with my eyes. Inside, I can't see with my eyes. With a microscope, I can see inside of me or whatever. I put a little camera inside of me, I can see inside of me, and the shit is moving. The shit, it is living. It's all living. Plants are alive. That's why they're good to eat. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I hate that when I be like, oh, don't eat animals, and then people be like, well, you eat plants and plants is living. Man, I don't hear that no more. But earlier I didn't really have good explanations for that. But the best explanation I got for that now is just slapping the shit out of you. Like, I'm gonna slap the shit out of the next person and say that damn I'll stunt you. You write the shit in the comment, I'm gonna leave a hand to slap your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Really? You rather kill a whole animal, bro. You rather kill a whole animal, cook it down to nothing, no more good minerals and nutrients for you, yet you wasn't gonna get no good shit out of it anyway, and then boom, what the fuck you doing that for? Come on, bro. Or you can go take a plant, like, and I like old boy that was on the on Bro Sanchez panel with me, and I said this once before. Film was like, the expiration dates is just the preservatives to keep it alive. But in true nature, you know that after that apple come off a tree, 4 to 7 days, you got until them fruit flies come to show you hey man, this shit, for me now, this shit is bad for you and it's good for me. You know what I'm saying? When the preservatives go off, that's the expiration date on your food. You feel me? So it's like when you got expiration dates on fruits and vegetables, which I really don't see shit like that. I mean, I don't see people labeling fruit and vegetables with expiration dates unless you get the actual crate that come in from the warehouse. But when they sell the shit individual, they taking it at the actual package. So if you can't see the actual package, that's just like me buying a box of donuts. The box of donuts, like Hostess, say a Hostess box of donuts. I don't give a fuck which kind. Excuse my language. The powdered donuts, you know what I'm saying? The Hostess powdered donuts. I buy a box and say like 15 donuts in there. I take each donut out and sell them. You don't know none of the expiration date on these donuts or nothing because I took it out the package. Well, when you go to, I used to work produce. That's what we take, everything out of the boxes, out of the crates, out of the trays. We take them out and we put it out on the sales floor. Like them little cartons, it'd be like it'd be like with the apples and the pears and the apricots and the nectarines and the peaches and the plums, they sit in. Most of them sit in like this it's like this tray, like an egg crate. Like the thing that hold the eggs, but it's bigger. And it's just like, probably fruits on it at one time. Well, that's what come inside of the boxes or the crates when you buy like apples and stuff like that. So we usually just take out the first tray, the first level, and go sit it out on the sales floor. You feel me? So it's like, bro, you not seeing if it was even an expiration date on that. Only the people who ordering understand that, or the people who manufacturing it. They know what's going on. They know what's up. So, damn, where am I at now? Okay, I see my ass get to tangenting. So, that me getting into nature, I'm talking about those trees. One thing that I'm gonna rewind real quick. Get back into these trees. So we know that. Damn, I'm going all over the place. So giants, right? I done heard rumors that giants then basically petrified and turned into mountains, and some of these big ass trees used to be like giants. I done heard stories like that. I done seen videos of huge tree stumps it's a whole mountain. You look at it, it's a whole mound, it's a mountain, you know what I'm saying? It's a big hill. But when you get to the top and you look at the top of it, or like you have a plane, helicopter on top, a drone looking at it, you can see that the top of it is basically a tree stump. At the end of the day, it's a huge tree stump. You see it from the ground and you be like, damn, that's a mountain over there. You actually get the visual of it. You be like, wait, hold on, that look like that's a cut down tree. You see? So, you know, I ain't gonna get big into the giants and stuff. We're gonna do that, a whole nother topic. But my thing is this. So if it's big ass trees that was chopped down somehow, not saying that they was an entity or not, but they was a living thing, you know, it was a tree, it was living, it was nature. So when you chop down big ass trees, right, and now they stumps. So then nowadays people been, you know, money is trees, paper is trees, like all of these different things you get for tree, wood to build your house. They chopping down many trees, like so many trees. Like nowadays it's so easy. We see like they take like trees is all busted open now, small trees, all that. But you know they usually be going to jungles and shit getting these trees. So when I read off these 5 biggest trees in the world, notice 3 of those trees was in North America. 1 was in New Zealand. 1 was in Mexico. Out of the 5 biggest trees that's on record, that's in the world, 3 is in the United States. Damn. I thought the United States ain't that big though compared to the rest of the world. And this is the biggest trees that we got in the world? Bullshit. On top of that, so what's the point of keeping these trees, right? If we chopping out trees for shit, and if these, I mean, come on, this tree over 1,000 years old, this other tree 2,700 years old, 2,700 years old, you know what I'm saying? That's a long time ago. So you're trying to tell me these are the only trees that survive, right? They couldn't be the only trees that survive, right? Then you got to go into the point that we've been chopping out so many trees for how long and using them for how long, and you know you want to go for the biggest, strongest, and healthiest tree because you're going to be able to make the most out of it, right? So we know that some of these big ass trees got chopped down, right? So why aren't all of the big trees gone? Why are we able to still have big trees on record that's still living and thriving? How and why will we still have these trees if they weren't significant? These trees have to be significant and sacred more so. So I'm believing that these trees are very essential. Like if you could get by any of these trees, I guarantee they'd be very essential. Like if you could dig under these trees and drink some water from the roots of these trees, oh my God, can we talk about an elixir? Like these trees have to be very, think of the tree that was on Avatar, that big ass tree. Like we got trees, like them trees that I looking at them, some big trees, you know what I'm saying? And you think Avatar, they was in the forest with a huge tree in it, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lost Monarch tree in the redwoods, you know, they got that tree hidden, right? It's the biggest tree out of all those big trees in the redwood. It's a similar story, but not the same. But just think, that had to be going on in every continent in the world. That had to be going on. So now, honestly, Mexico is pretty much North America. Is just America. It really is South America, North America, Canada, Alaska, North Pole, all of that. That's one continent. America, or whatever. It's just one continent. That's it. So it's factually 4 trees in one continent that's the biggest in the world. And then New Zealand has the other one that's in the top 5. You know, if we do top 10, top 20, of course we'd be talking about other places in the world, but I'm not fond of that. I just know that it had to be it's more than that. It's more than that, bro. I just know it's more than that. We are nature. We need to tap into this. We need to understand. But I advise y'all to just go look up some technology, look up some nature, look up some weather that's going on. I know these a couple of different topics I'm hitting on. And the last one I kind of wanted to get on was like your purpose. Like, so I was thinking earlier, like I be going through some hard stuff in my life, right? So I be thinking this, and that. Like, dang, this stuff hard. Why I gotta be like this? Why I gotta be like that? Why I gotta go through this? Why I got, you know? It's some people who can't handle pressure and then they buckle and they crumble. Like some people, they give up and just give up, like flat out give up, so they would end their life. You got some people who would go and, you know, you got the red and the white conscious of you just sitting on both of your shoulders telling you to do this and one telling you to do that, right? You know, you got some people who would listen to that wrong one, end up in a worse predicament than they was, and that would end their life. You know, you go to jail for life, shit, you stuck, right? So that would end your life. You know what I'm saying? Basically giving up your rights. Where the new world is headed, we all won't have rights. I mean, currently you really don't got rights as long as you under this corporation of America as a property. You don't have no rights. That's why I keep screaming in all these videos, and I ain't even yelling it. Y'all must not be hearing me. Go get your nationality. Stop being the color. Stop being the race, and go get you a nationality. You feel me? Go claim some type of tribe. You know what I'm saying? Go back deep as far as you can in your roots and find out some type of nationality that started most of the people in your family, and go claim it. Get yourself a nationality. Without a nationality, that's a key. That's one of the keys I'm talking about. Like, if you made it out of one room, for instance, say you made it out of one room, and now you're like, ooh, that flood behind me now. And now you came to another lock, and like, oh shit, the flood gonna catch up to me if I don't make it past this door. Well, getting your nationality will definitely be one of the last keys you gonna need to get out that damn building or house or sewer or basement, wherever you at, where that flood is that I was talking about earlier. But back to your purpose. So I was thinking earlier, so I'm like, dang. But you got to think, your life, the life, like, I'm a firm believer as in we're like choosing. Since, you know, I'm all about reincarnation, I understand it, I know it. And it's like, if you kind of like, if, you know, they say the baby choose the mother. So by you being that spirit choosing to come back into this earth, or being stuck in this earth and having no choice but to come back to this earth on this frequency, on this level, because I'm a firm knower that you can be on this earth on a different frequency, and everything that's visible to you on the physical realm, because we're on a physical frequency wave. That's why when some people can see spirits and stuff like this, they tapping into a different frequency on this plane, which is showing you like, oh, this about to get deep. So damn, I'm taking it away from where I really wanted to go, because this about to get deep. So I gotta bring up Nipsey Hussle real quick. Nipsey Hussle died at the age of 33. They say Jesus died at the age of 33. They say Freemasons, you know, you get up to 33rd degree. They say under 33 degrees or under, that's when water freeze. You feel me? So I did a little math though, and I'm like, okay, so 7 is a number of completion. We know that. Then you'd be like, okay, I got 7 chakras in my body. In Revelation, it was 7 trumpets that sounded, right? 7 days of the week, right? I probably didn't even say all of the 7s. I know there's more 7s, but let's just rock with those 7s. You see where I'm rocking with this? It's a lot of 7s, right? So when you start going up by 7, right? So you 7, age of 7, right? Let's just say once you 7, that's one. It's not an epoch, but let's just give it. Let's just say that's one set. So 7, that's one set. 14 would be the second set of 7. 21 would be the third set of 7. 28 would be the fourth set of 7. 34 would be the fifth set of 7. 5 is a number of completion as well. 5 days. And then the whole week is 5 days, right? Then the week end. You know what I'm saying? 5 is the pie. 5 is Saturn. You feel me? 5 is old man Kronos. Saturn and Venus is going nuts right now. You know what I'm saying? Venus is the young virgin lady. Saturn is the old man. So with that 5 being completion at 34, right? 34 is 5 rounds of 7. Nipsey died right before he can reach 34. Jesus died right before he could reach 34, right? You heard how, who was that? Was that Jesse Jackson? One of them niggas was talking about Nipsey is Jesus. You feel me? Or related, Mark of the Beast, Nipsey Mark. You know, they talking whatever they talking. You know, I done heard Rico Reckless said he must be Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I done heard people relate Nipsey as Jesus, and all that. So, but when you think about it, Jesus knew he was going to resurrect in the quote-unquote Bible, right? In the New Testament. He knew he was going to resurrect. He could have stopped everything, but he didn't do it. So, honestly, he sacrificed himself, right? Sacrifice. Now we get into sacrifice. And y'all heard all about this whole Nipsey, Tupac sacrifice, all that, right? Nipsey could have, because I heard that he was a Freemason, so he got opted in because he made it past the 33rd degree. The 34th degree have to be Yahshua power. Yahweh power. The power that you have as the quintessence, that ether, that conscious, that man, reaching your ultimate potential on the physical plane. Reaching that ultimate potential, I think, and this is a belief, but I'm getting strong to knowing it because I'm a cold ass motherfucker. I'm getting cold at this stuff. My boy been pumping me up. One of my mentors, he been pumping me up, and it's like, man, for real, I've been studying for a while. Like, everything that I'm saying right now, of course, it's stuff that I learned and everything, but I'm rambling this out. Like, I just let it flow. When I do these videos, 9 times out of 10, I'm letting this stuff flow. Like, when I read stuff, definitions and stuff, you understand that, you know, that's like some learning and stuff. But right here, this intuition, this is just straight coming off the dome. This is just here. This is the energy that's for you and for everyone to hear, because it's for all of us. But when you think about that Nipsey, like, fam probably sacrificed himself because Jesus sacrificed himself so he could reach that ultimate abundance. You feel me? So, not caring about this physical form anymore because you know what you about to be doing. You know what level you about to be on. And if he was in an organization, for them to be able to let him successfully succeed into what he need to do, let's set up some type of ritual so he can get sent to that next level trying to go. You feel me? For Jesus, is like, let's tie him up to these stakes and the cross and let them leak. You know, let them leak. Nipsey, let's kick him in the head and shoot him 10 times, or I thought it was 6 times, but they said the coroner said at least 10 times, and got kicked in the head and said, you got me, and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. But that's kind of where that just took me. But your purpose is like getting back into, we come here, and I almost know that we choose to come back here. You know what I'm saying? We choose this option. So whatever is set up in front of you to happen, of course you got the defects, the toxin that's on the planet that's pretty much ruling right now. It's more the acidic. Let's just use alkaline and acidic. The earth is acidic right now. It's an alkaline earth that is ran by acidictrosities. I don't know if that's a word. I'm gonna probably look it up. Acidic. I'm gonna look it up with y'all. Let's see. I'll be on that sometimes, because other than that, I'm patenting this. I don't want to see none of y'all use this. Hold on real quick. Let me see if this is a word. I shouldn't even tell Google, because Google probably gonna jack my word. For real, man. Watch this real quick. I ain't gonna be much longer. This is probably the longest video I got right here. Acidictrosities. It must still. It said acidic tri-cities. No. No. Acidic atrocities. It said tri-cities again. Hold on one more time. Acidic atrocity. Because I wouldn't know how to spell that shit. Okay, acidic atrocity right here. And it has no definition. They pulled up different stuff though. I might have to go down this, you know what I'm saying, and find some shit. Yeah, you know your boy. But back to your purpose. So if you come here, right, and you chose to be here, so then you got a whole stair steps. You got, alright, you on this level, then you on this level, then you on this level, right? On your lifespan of the things that the purpose of you, or what you need to complete when you here. Cause I'm gonna let y'all know this now. We got ancestors, right? We have ancient ancestors as well, right? For the point that we reincarnate, all of our ancestors are here right now. So the ancestors that we talk about, the great ancient ancestors, I'm one of them. You might be one of them. You feel me? Or you could be the actual seed of us. But we're back. We're here. This really still, this like a message of recruitment too, to be honest. Because since we reincarnated, we back. So like this new technology, like I'm talking on this phone. Well, back then, in our time, when we didn't have this world how it is today, we knew the technology within because we knew we were the technology. This right here is a replica of what's in here. It's a replica in here. And they just using it against you, and they selling it to you so you could be stuck into you stuck inside something that we're made out of, something that we are, something that we do has been pushed upon us. And it's basically like, I'm gonna make a house, and besides me making bigger houses and more things, elaborating on the houses, I'm just living in my invention. So I'm gonna make a house and just live in it, and that's it. That's what we're doing right now. We're living in our inventions. Hold on real quick, y'all. Go in there. What are you doing? No, go. You playing. Y'all playing. Stop. I bet y'all, man, they tweaking. See? You better watch them kids. But I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. If you hear you going through something, it's because you chose to go through that. So you could become the ultimate self of you, you have to complete all of your obstacles that you chose to put in front of you. You only could go through what you can go through. You would never go through something that you can't make it past. A lot of the stuff seen, like, I can't go through this. My auntie died, my brother died. I didn't know what. That's the end of the world. Like, I'm still here. That was like 10 years ago. It's on and moving, and I love them, but I know that they probably popped in one of my kids now. You know, like, they probably one of my nieces, or a friend that I'm gonna meet in the future. Probably one of their kids might end up being my brother or my auntie. You know what I'm saying? So, or they probably reached a different level and, you know, moved on and so on. So yeah, with that being said, like, don't give up, y'all. Like, you set this up. You set yourself up for this. So fix this, just make it through. And there's so many distractions, that's why we messed up. And it's more so all about status. Like, you care about what everybody else got, or what everybody have, or how they look and all this shit. It's like, nah, it ain't all about that. If you was like, what's the old boy, what's his name, Beasley off of George of the Jungle, something like that, Measley, something, or the Jungle Book, Tarzan, I don't know, one of them. You know what I'm talking about. Mowgli, I think Mowgli was his name. But fam was in the jungle by himself. He worked with nature, right? He was so set, though, after all his training, like at first, animals trying to kill him and stuff. He fighting animals. He get friends with them. Now they cool. The ones that he beef with, he know how to defend himself against them now. He's strong. He equipped. He equipped himself with that armor they tell you equip yourself with in that Bible. Excuse me. He equipped himself with that armor, right? So, by him being equipped, he ready for everything. So, don't nothing bother him in his life. He not going to set himself back or none of that. He going to keep moving forward. It's going to be easy for him. He cool. He ain't worrying about nothing. In our lives, though, we living with this TV on, with the new kids. This technology is so big out there now. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different people talking and so many different people teaching or making you learn this or forcing you this and that. Or so many people got this and that, bragging about it, teasing you, or showing it off. Or you just watching it visually on television for the subjective programming. And it's all in your head. Oh, I want this cheeseburger. Oh, I want that Tonka truck. I want the Hot Wheel car. I want the Barbie. You know what I'm saying? It's in your head. And you gonna bug your parents. And until you can make your own money or get your hands on some own money, and they stop buying it for you, you're gonna get it yourself. If they never buy it for you, you're gonna get it yourself. You programming your subjective. The subjective programming is programming your your subconscious mind. Okay, the subjective programming. The programming is consciousness. Subjective programming is subconscious. The subjective programming is programming inside of your subconscious. And your subconscious comes out into your conscious. So, by the subjective programming going into your subconscious, so when your conscious of what you trying to do is due to the subjective programming versus it being your own programming. So I can tell you what beetles look like and show you 20 visuals of beetles. By you looking at those 20 visuals of beetles, whenever you hear the term beetle, those 20 visuals that you got in your head is all you gonna think about when you see a beetle. Or dang, I'm choking or something. Hold on, y'all, my bad. Where my H2O go? Yeah, I mess with that ice mountain today. Ain't too big, but you gotta put the trace minerals in there. I dropped all types of drops in this month. I'm mineraled up. Yeah, I needed that. But y'all gonna be mad when I tell y'all I forgot what I was just saying. So, damn. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. That mood just like that. I'm telling y'all, I'm rambling though. It's just going. Stay true, y'all. Stay one with y'allself. I'm almost at 50 minutes. I almost spent the hour just rambling. But this is just some cool, fun facts. And then also is some stuff that you need to know. Man, I was getting so deep. I'm going to have to... What I might do is just listen to this and then write it down and continue on it on another video. But I ain't going to be too long. I'll probably do some studying. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to end it here. My bad. To be continued. Peace, love, and abundance. Hit the like button, dislike button. Subscribe, don't subscribe. Leave a comment, don't leave a comment. But I want you to leave a comment. I want y'all to chop it up with your boy. Just chop it up with me. For everybody who dropped the comments, I appreciate the love. Yeah, I send love to almost every comment I get, unless you disrespecting. If it's disrespectful enough, you'll get a dislike from me. Other than that, I'm just gonna leave it blank. And if somebody else like it or this, I'm not gonna erase it though. So I'm gonna let you, stay true to your opinion or however you feel, and I'm gonna respect it. But I'm not gonna accept it. Just put it like that. So it's all good. It's all good in the hood, but in abundance. Get back to y'all soon.